From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Throwing right away is Daniels. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quicker.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he'll bring this one back. To the 29. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Set.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Croston-Merritt. And they work this one up to about the 38. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's second and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Daniels. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
On fourth down, here's Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
12. Here we go.
This is Brown going up the middle. And all the way in from Cincinnati score.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Green Bay Packers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Down, 43 rail. Yellow, 43. Green jack claws, red. White. Smash, red. Blaster, 6.
Love gonna air this out to start. Go right side and Dobbs has it. And he's touchdown about 5 yards shy of that first down marker. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 25-yard line.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 1 now. Love. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive. You've got to find a way to execute.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Nothing like a little suspense on 4th down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the first down. Some of these running backs, though, Kate, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs.
And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Black shot. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so he's chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
3-yard pickup.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
43 rail. Drill green. Ready.
3rd and 2, Love to throw. Has his man, it's Dobbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
Right. 97.
And the Packers
52 blaster. Steal. Red.
first and 10
Cycle.
at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Trouble. 38. Shot. 17. 50. Green. 6. Mega. Blaster. Rail. Yellow. Claws red. Ready.
Throwing again. Love. And downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Good opening drive to this point. They've got another 1st down at the 34.
10 strikes. Cut.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Smash. Red. Strike. Blue. Check.
Love from the gun. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he'll go down here at the 16. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
That's good for a Packers.
Offense in the hurry up here.
50 Fury.
It's a gain of 10.
52.
1st down, Green Bay.
Yellow. Cut.
Love now on 1st and 10. Cut near the goal line. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ready.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Wilson, and he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. So Love brings his Packers to the line. They're going for 2.
Ready.
The Packers will set up for the
33,
2-point
yellow.
conversion.
Trouble. 38. Ready.
Getting creative for 2 here. Wide receiver on the run. And he can't make it in, so they get the game's first touchdown, but won't add another 2 onto it.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Could have been 7 if they'd tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Chase Brown now to return it. That ball is loose, and the ball skips out of bounds. Lucky for them, no lost fumble there on the kick return. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The Packers on top early. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
On one, ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll begin a new drive, first and 10.
11, 11. Right, 80. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 11, Sahad.
Here's Brown again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Packers going nickel on 3rd.
Gun. 11, 11, 11. Sahad. Right, 80. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Sahad.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty.
Burrow trying on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Dose of the hurry up here.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Well, we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we hit our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Striker, 3-3. Here we go, set. Ready.
Handoff here to Jacobs. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Shot, 17. Set, cut.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
They'll run. Jacobs. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout.
2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Black 40. 22 needle. Beetle blue. Hut, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Packers will set up for the two-point conversion.
Blaster, 6. White, white. 6, mega. Slice blue. Set.
Love's going to throw for 2. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. All right, that gets him back on track after the initial miss, Brock. Now up 14-zip following the 2-point conversion.
Even if you're just 50-50 on 2-point tries, they're still in a really good place. Up a couple touchdowns. Clearly the better team here to start it out. Time to step on that pedal a little bit more.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
First down.
11 mighty.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Still has some space inside the 35. He's got it in the red zone. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a one-score game before halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Bengals 8. Kevin McPherson to kick off.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Chuck 50. Steel. Black. Black Chuck. Red. Cycle. Red. Black Ultra. Ready?
To the air with Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It can be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Fury, yellow. Blue striker.
Back to the air. Love. Trying for the deep ball. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Drill green. Ready.
Throwing his love on third. A nice run here past the 35. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 now from the 46.
First down.
Set. 43
A
rail.
gain of
Black 40.
26 yards. First down, Packers.
White. Hey, red. Light blue. Blaster, 6. Cut.
Stick it in the air. Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. A
Here we
gain
go,
of
set.
21 yards.
Watch out, blue,
And
30,
a
field,
Packer
black.
first down.
6, mega. Black shot. Blue, go. Black ultra. Needle blue. Set.
Love to throw again. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 16-yard
32.
line.
Yep, red. Cycle. Pause, red. Use. Yellow. Blue striker. Green jack. Red. Yellow. Ready.
Once more, it's Love. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
It leads to
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
62 blaster. Smash. Yellow. 22. Yellow.
They kick the running back in motion. Second and 10. Love trying again. Near the goal line. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Brendan McManus lining up for the extra point.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers bump the lead up to 13 points.
Bengals 8. Brendan McManus to kick
On now
off
is
for
McManus to
Green Bay.
kick this away. So no return this time.
The
Let's see
Bengals
if they run a
take over
play
first
or if
and
they just
10
decide to kneel out the
at
half.
their own 35-yard line.
One, ready?
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Let's get set. 11, white 80. White 80. Stop.
Looking to throw. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Stop. 12. Stop.
Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
11, Thomas. 11. Stop.
He's back to throw. This is a heater going deep. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
I'm one, right?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun. Got 11. 180. Got.
Play action now. Burrow. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them.
I'm one, right?
Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Can.
Burrow gets it out right quick. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 4th down.
11. 11 MT. Got.
4th down. Burrow. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
2 yards. That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it'll be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go. Stop.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Forced out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
11 Thomas. 12. 11 Mighty. 11. Stop.
Trying for it with Burrow. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6. At their
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, set. 60 red. 22 needle. Cut.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That one gains 7. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
And the Packers 1st down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. 10 cycles. Hut.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Steel, black, blue striker. 6, mega. Drill green. 10.
Love out of the shotgun. Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they hit big there on that second down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down.
Down. 33, yellow. Clause 10. Set.
Running it after the penalty. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Packers carrying both the football and a good lead into our fourth quarter.
Ready up.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Here we go. Set. Smash. Black 40. Rail. Yellow. Fury. Yellow. White. White. Hut.
Third and long for him here. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Jacobs running behind center. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
10 seconds. Watch it. 6.
2nd and 6.
Red cycle. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Going deep here for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Yellow. 22. Blue striker. 6. Mega. Black ultra. Drill green.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Packers first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Black shot. Green jack. Smash. Red. Hut.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers have likely locked up the win right there. Christian Watson with the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers push the lead to 20.
28. Bengals 8. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get get it to T. Higgins. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. If you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Comes up empty on that one. So that brings up 4th and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force it to
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Cincinnati. This fielded right at the goal line. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
2nd and 5.
Let's get set. They can't.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he stopped immediately there. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Close. Right, 80.
Now a short one to Gesicki. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
Gun. Stop. Can.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Right, 80. Right, hot.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
11. Here we go, here we go. 180. Lights hot. Shot.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally, and then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. Shot.
They'll run on third down with Brown. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. And they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
180.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
11, 11. Here we go. 180. 180. Shot.
Right back to Brown. 7 yards there and a first down. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Gun. 11 empty. Stop. 11 mighty. 11 stop.
An inside give, Brown. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow will throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Here we go.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Defensively, maybe a little too fired up there for a third down stop.
Remember in preseason when we were going to camps and watching people, they worked on this, right? In the heat of the summer, still did it anyway.
So now from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Up, 180. What is hot?
Brown is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Like what we saw right there, good running down near the goal line because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
Here we go.
The Bengals will line up for the two-point conversion.
Can. Start. Start.
That's caught. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And what a way to cap off the opening touchdown drive. You go for 2 and you get it.
Remember when the PAT or the extra point was a gimme, right? Not plus 99%. It's not that way anymore, so more people are willing to take a chance, go for 2, and take the kicker a little bit out of the game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Warren. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
13 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Rodgers again now. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
13 more yards. That's another Steelers.
Throwing is Rodgers. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling.
18 more yards. That's another Steelers first down.
Rodgers going to throw. Completes it to Austin. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Rodgers to throw once more. Austin is there and brings in another one. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline. Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
26, 258, go to 50. Hey, you watch, back on. Zoom, zoom.
Here's Rodgers. He finds Austin complete. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Rodgers. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. That's caught. It's Austin left side. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that will bring up second down.
At the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf, 62 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead here this third quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point.
Now Rodgers going to shift them around. Rodgers will throw for it. He's got it at the 2. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go.
This is Brown going up the middle, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
3rd down. Here's Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Ordinarily, third down is a passing down, but how about that explosive run right there? And when you get a run like that, that means everything came together. Offensive linemen, they didn't just get to the first guys. They got to the second level to help downfield. And I've always said, any run over 7 yards means the wide receivers have done an excellent job blocking downfield.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19.
On the stop. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Steelers' 19-yard line.
180.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and a couple.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow going to keep it on his sneak. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
And on that 2nd and 2, that was simply a case of them wanting to ensure that they picked up a first down. They obviously didn't want to get the 3rd down, so they run behind their big center and pick it up.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Big 13. Big 13. Dot.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Here's 3rd down at 5.
11. Gun. 11. Can. Dot.
Now it's Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Here we go, 1st and goal.
Here we go. Dot. 11. 11 Thomas. Dot.
They'll give it here to Brown. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
11 Mighty. 11. Here we go. 11 Tom. Hey, can. Stop.
Running right, here's Brown. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Third down and goal coming up here.
11 MT. Here we go, here we go. Hot. White 80. White hot. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
On one, ready?
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
180.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. McPherson's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving. And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Now Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
258, get 300, get 300. Hey, Mike. Jump out. 26.
To throw is Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Now 1st and goal.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And they are able to spike this in time. And that is going to set up a field goal try that one way or the other will decide this football game. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. The clock showing just one tick. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Steelers have won the game.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got
Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. Chase Brown now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
11, Thomas. Here we go. Stop.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second and 3 now.
12, 12, 12. Here we go. Stop. Stop.
Here's Brown again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, give to Brown. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock, they're already facing fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. They'll run again with Brown. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On third down, here's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment.
I'm fine, ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at first down here.
11, 11. 180. MT, 11 MT.
Brown on the inside give. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Give him 24 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
11. 180.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
There's a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it third down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Now, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Here we go. 180. 11 Thomas. 11 Thomas.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up first and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
At the 6-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Gun. Stop. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate. Stop.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT, Tate. 11. 11 Thomas. Stop.
They go to him again. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. Third and goal.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just a yard away on third and goal. Here's the jumbo package.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow's going to sneak it. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on fourth and goal.
Gain on the play.
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Here we go. 180. Turbo shot.
Now with the play clock low, Zach Taylor hurriedly calls a timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal.
12. Let's get set. 11. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Into a crowd and intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. He's at midfield. 30. Hits the 20. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Here's Lamar on the sneak. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Panther 60. Panther.
Line up the design keeper. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. And a lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
The Ravens will
All right, they're going to throw for it. Buying some time right. It's caught for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10. At their own
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 23 on that one. And the Bengals have a 1st down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. Burrow on 1st down. Right back to Chase. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Burrow now on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. Sends this to the end zone. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Complete at the 2. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. On the move, headed right. And
this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. So second down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
He's across midfield to the
if there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Lamar now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
So first down from the 41. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This is Henry on second. He dodged the tackle. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's an unusual 8-all ball game as both sides get ready for the final quarter. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, so it denies the first down.
Headed out right. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Give on second. It's Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down.
And it's third down.
11 Thomas. Gun. Stop. 12. Right 80. Raise hot. Hot.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All plays on the table here for third and 3.
11. Here we go. 12. Stop.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Bengals pushing to get within range for a game winner.
On 1. Ready?
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
12. Let's get set. Stop.
Now again, it's Brown headed right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards at the end. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First down, Bengals.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
Here, 11 mighty. Right 80. Right hot. Stop.
They'll try it right with Brown. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
11 mighty. Here we go. Stop.
Brown on the carry. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it first and goal. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal.
Right hot. Stop.
Here's a design run.
Here we go.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. He's keeping it. Gonna get it forward. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. So before we get into attempts, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? Last thing they wanted to do was make this field goal try easier, but they were jumpy and they did just that.
Gun.
That penalty moves them 3 away from the marker. Third down here. It's a designed run for him. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So now it'll all come down to the foot of Evan McPherson. Only a 20-yarder here. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 34. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
The slot man in motion right.
Here's McCarthy.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
It was Miles Murphy who fired in and got him to the ground.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 33.
The Vikings first down. It's a gain of 20.
And inside give to Jones. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On play action, McCarthy. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
Jones is in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
That's just a great drive to begin a ball game, because just about any head coach will tell you, we want to establish the run early on, and that allows you to really open up things from there. And not only were they able to do that, but they finished things off with a touchdown run, as we just saw there.
Now another shot here at the PAT. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Bengals 0. Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 180. Stop.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
11, Thomas. Stop.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
12. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
Right,
line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
11 MT. Here we go. Side. 180. Right side. 11. Side.
An inside give, Brown.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On the right side, open is Gesicki. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Thomas. Here we go. 180.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Twelve. 11. Here we go.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
11 MT. 11. 180. Raise up.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's complete once again. It's Gesicki. And they snap him short of the 1st as he can only get to the 20. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. This pass complete to Higgins. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
180.
This is Brown going up the middle. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Bengals 1st down.
11.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
12. 11 Thomas.
Brown diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. drive, he had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
On 1, ready?
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Hey, can.
Earl going to get this out to Chase. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
At the 45-yard line.
Wide 80. What is that? 11 Thomas.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
At the 47-yard line.
Wide 80.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They work now on 2nd and 9.
11. Here we go. 11. 11.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Burrow going to keep it himself. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Wide 80.
They give it to Brown. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Vikings 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 2. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Now a second and 2. And now they'll shift things around. Second down, another shot for Jones. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
They'll come up now on second down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. We'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13.
MT, paint. Let go.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Can. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Well, I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Stop. 180. 11. Stop.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Back to throw.
Pass complete to Addison. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
They'll look to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
This is caught. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's 1st and goal.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. One final shot, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete, so no miracles here on the final play, and this ball game is over.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So that'll
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Penix going to throw straight away. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So they're left facing 3rd and long. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. 3rd down, it's Penix. It's complete to Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense up to the line fast.
16 yards. And the Falcons first down. A gain of 16
Again,
yards.
Penix to the air.
And the Falcons first down.
Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
On 2nd down, Robinson. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. And the Falcons first down.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Falcons first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Falcons.
Working inside the red zone. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Robinson. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Dax Hill up for the stop.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. That one complete to Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Fields this one at the 3. And they
get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11. 180.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And having gained up about a handful there. Stopped by a guy who rose to stardom while wearing those Bengals stripes his first 5 seasons, Jesse Bates.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On 1, ready?
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Brown again. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Gun. Stop.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got a first to begin the frame.
180. 11.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
12.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Not much scoring to this point, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side.
On 1, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 46.
12. Here we go. Stop. 11 mighty. 11 empty. Stop.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Now Burrow. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here we go. 11. Can.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And they make the
tackle at the 38. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
That's another Bengals first down.
First down, Burrow to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it sets up second down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Gun. Stop. What is? Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
12. 11, Mike. 11. Stop.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
Gotta go forward.
Dose of the hurry up here.
At the 15-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
11 MT, Tate. 11 MT.
Burrow to the air now. Dump off caught by his back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
11 MT. 11 MT.
To the air on 3rd and long. Force that to his right. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Xavier Watts picks it. Has room down the left sideline at the 20. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Bengals nothing.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
11 MT, Tate. Wide 80. What is that?
After the pick, here's Burrow again. Look at that power, deep left side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Chase on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here we go. 11. Right 80.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Gun. Shot. Right 80. Shot.
Quick throw is caught. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bengals have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Right 80. Shot.
To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Behind Diablo there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
11 mighty.
Again, it's Burrow. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the Falcons' 26-yard line.
11 Thomas. Here we go. 11. 12. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Has it downfield working the left. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Working quickly here.
16 yards. That's another
11 MT.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
11 mighty.
A first down carry for Brown. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of
Some
6.
offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
12. 11.
Quick throw left side complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
11 MT.
Now Burrow leading his Bengals up as they go for 2.
11. 11 mighty. Stop.
It's gone. And this play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead.
14.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play. A lot's got to go right to tie this up now. Need a touchdown and a 2-point try, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, got to recover this kick. Oh, the Bengals got to it and recovered the football.
On 1, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
It's just set. 180. 11. Stop.
Burrow. Fits it through the middle. And they get this down to the 28.
Gotta go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
11.
first down. Here's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Right, 80. Shot.
Looking to throw, Burrow. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
11 MT, tape. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Back to throw it. And Burrow gets enough for that first down and then smartly gets down to avoid the hit. Working quickly here.
And the Bengals first
11
down.
mighty, 11 mighty.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Burrow on first down. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
It's a pickup of 3.
2nd down now. They need 7.
And 7 at the 12-yard line.
11, 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty, 11 Thomas.
Burrow setting to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals trail by 8. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
12, 12, 12. Here we go, here we go.
He's back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted by the Falcons. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. They'll run here following the penalty. He's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, slash Bronco.
Staying with Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up 4th down. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. A lot of pressure on this kick for Zane Gonzalez. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a two-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On one, ready?
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
2nd down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Here we go, here we go, here we
Over
go.
the pace here as the clock continues to run.
For a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make